Collectibles. Why do people do them? That's what we're talking about today. At least that's one of the things. Welcome back to Hot Tub Talks. I'm Chip.
I'm your other hostessy, Garrett.
There he is.
And I am Wade.
We brought him on just to talk about collectibles, and we're kicking him off forever.
Oh, I thought...
I'm kidding. No, he's the triangle.
He's here to stay, guys.
You'll
love Wade just as much as we do.
Pythagoras.
He is the Pythagoras of the podcast.
Yeah, we are here. I've been away. I've been back home in Arizona for Christmas, and yeah, like these two have just been harassing me ever since I left.
We really
They've seen a
him.
lot of me since I've been back, and
while you were
not
gone.
enough though.
What? Oh no.
All right.
no.
What are we talking about today?
Okay.
Collectibles.
Yeah, collectibles. Why people collect them? I don't know.
What
But
do you
I collect
Garrett?
Funko Pops.
Disgusting.
Wait,
I know,
you
right?
still actively collect Funko Pops? Or
Okay. I don't go out and buy them as much, but I got one for Christmas.
yeah, okay.
You know, I don't know.
Which one did you get for Christmas?
It's Grogu and the Mandalorian.
Oh, that's cute. So you're a basic white chick.
I think we
We've
talked
said
about this
that
last
before.
episode.
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, it is.
I'm
pretty
not afraid to
established.
admit it.
Grogu fans are the basic white chicks of Star Wars.
I will have
fans.
pumpkin
That is 100%
all day
true.
around. Pumpkin spice all day, all year.
Pumpkin spice is pretty good.
I
I
know.
don't like it.
What about peppermint though?
I love
Is that
peppermint.
more basic? I love
it.
peppermint. Like
I love vanilla bean candles.
So, anyways, Funko Pops.
It's a bad thing to collect. It's not one I would suggest to anyone. Just because
I used to collect Funkos, so you're not alone.
Well, Josh has a couple. You know, I'm looking at them right now,
1, 2, 3, 4. Although
and
those two
at
are
least
custom.
2 of them are himself.
Yeah.
I think he's full of himself.
That's kind
I-
of conceited, dude.
Half of my Funko Pops are of me in this room.
Wow.
Josh just likes looking at himself.
I do.
It's like that Patrick Bateman meme I was telling you about earlier.
Yeah. Exactly. No, I've got Ahsoka, and I've got Steve, and I've got me.
I forgot. I was with you when he got Steve, I think.
Yeah. So you were actually with me when I got 3 of those.
Yeah. I think the Funko place, the HQ in California, was pretty sick.
It is cool. It is.
I have
cool.
one from that you guys gave me.
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
No.
You weren't
it's
invited.
Pretty cool. It's one of
You
2
wasn't.
Funkos I still own. The other one I kept just because I thought it was cool looking after I sold my collection. Because they were a problem. Like collecting Funkos is a problem because they're just too easy to buy. They're not that expensive.
Well, not anymore, but I was collecting the ad icons because I thought they were pretty fun.
I had a lot of
Pretty
those
sick.
too. Yeah.
Those are cool.
But there's so many, and like Chesta Cheetah is like $80.
What?
Yeah, I'm not
I
buying
sold
that.
him for like 20.
Man,
Well, you
wait.
should have given him to me. I need
Yeah.
him.
I
had
him.
I had that and like the flaming hot version.
Let
of
me
him.
see how much it goes for on Amazon.
Amazon's not a good place to
No,
look.
you got to look on eBay,
No, I'm looking on Amazon.
or you can do
Because they probably have multiples of him.
price guide. I don't know because when I was selling them all, I had to like do a lot of research how to accurately.
Well, the Funko
price
app
them.
gives you like
yeah
average prices.
Yeah, that's
now.
what I was the main one I was using. But yeah, the problem with Funkos is that they're only $10, so and they're everywhere. So like you go out to a grocery store and here's my bananas. Oh, I don't have this Funko.
And
I
it's,
should buy
it's
this.
a dope Funko.
And then it's like, boom! Now I've got 7.
$28.
That's not the same one. Hold on.
Don't you dare buy that, Garrett.
Okay, no, there is a more official looking one right here. It's $62.
Okay, maybe it's gone down.
I had that one.
Well, you should have waited.
I know, but like I needed to get rid of them because I problem with me is I'm too much of a completionist. So like I was trying like you. I was trying to get like all the ad icons.
Well, the ad icons are the by far the worst one you can collect. There's so many and they're so expensive.
I know, but they also like retain and like exceed their value over time
That is
better
true.
than most other ones.
I can't even
Yeah.
remember the first ad icon I got, but then they like rob you by like they have like 6 Otter Pop and they're all just the same but different colors.
Yeah. I had the icy and the Coca-Cola bear.
And mine was flocked.
I had the
Did you?
Target
Was yours
dog.
flocked?
I had the flocked Target dog. And yeah, my icy bear like smelled like grape. It was flocked and
Did you ever open him up?
Yeah, because
You fool!
I wanted to
That is
sniff
rule number
him.
1.
I wanted to
I have
sniff
two Funko
Like our
Pops.
president, I like to sniff.
Oh my gosh!
Would you? Okay. Have you heard of the thing when it first came out? I bought a Switch like 2 months after, right? And I heard a rumor going around that if you licked one of the game cartridges, it tasted horrible because, listen,
Did you
listen
do
to
this?
me. Listen to me. If you lick them, they taste horrible because they're so small, and so
Stop
kids don't swallow
licking
them.
things, Josh.
No, and you know what I found out? Look,
I'm not licking it.
lick it.
I'm
No,
not-
how do I know it
tongue-
wasn't the one
your
you licked?
tongue has tasted that.
I probably have. I've licked all of them.
You're such a
what?
weirdo.
No.
You are such a weirdo, Josh. I'm not licking that.
It's a ritual. When I get a Switch game, I lick it.
No.
Oh, wait, what does this one taste like? I just bought it. It tastes bad.
No, I'm not licking that, Josh. You and Garrett have already indirectly shared spit,
Here you go.
but I haven't.
What are you
How
talking
does
about?
Mario Kart 8 taste
I'm not
like?
going to talk about that on the podcast.
Lick the label.
I'm not.
How
This
does
is
Mario Kart?
scrutiny?
Well, how
That's
does
the
Mario
gross
Kart 8?
part?
Well, how does, yeah.
I'm
lick
not
the label.
licking that.
I'm not
Lick the
licking
label.
that.
Do it, please.
This is like those Harry
If
Potter.
Wade will lick it first, then I'll.
I'm not
it
licking
doesn't have
that.
gluten. Do it.
I'm
Oh, it
not.
doesn't
You have to
licking
know.
that.
You have to know.
I don't have to know.
Yes, you do.
I'll go lick mine at home.
But how do you know
Yeah.
if it's bitter or not?
I'll lick it at home.
No.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. It's a challenge.
No, I don't want
Bet.
to.
I'm not going to
Okay,
do
what
that.
are we betting here?
We forget Garrett is like the biggest pushover. If you say bet, he'll do anything.
Okay, what do we bet?
You're not wrong.
Do
I
it.
thought you meant
How
lick
does
that
Mario
part.
Kart 8 taste? No, don't taste that part. That's the
Oh my
garbage part.
gosh.
Lick it.
Okay.
Why?
I'm honestly scared. It's like licking a battery.
Have you never
No,
heard of this?
stop
No,
it.
no, no. It's not
Stop
bad
it.
for you.
Stop it. Get some help.
Ew, it's so gross.
Stop it.
Wait, try it.
He just licked that.
What? Do you want me to get another game? Okay, hold on.
I already have
No, I
two
think-
people
no.
saying that it's disgusting. That's
Yeah,
all.
it's
No, wait,
horrible. You
It's
gotta-
an
Josh, I'm
experience
not,
at this
Josh,
point.
I'm not licking that.
Wait, it's an experience.
Josh, I have standards.
It's a
Don't touch me with your freaking
clammy.
gorilla grip, like rubberized, sweaty paws that you call your hands.
I don't know
all
why,
right, all right.
but you have to do
Hyrule
that.
Warriors. Hyrule Warriors.
No.
Taste it.
I can see it's not Josh licked yet.
It's not me licked.
You only have to lick it for like a
What the
second.
heck is Hyrule Warriors?
It's a Zelda game, but it's like a spin-off.
I don't know. That's genius. That's a genius thing.
He did lick it.
We
No,
have
I
it
did
all
not.
officially
I did not
licked.
lick that.
Switch games, guys. How do you
See,
feel?
and now you know it's bitter. It's gross.
What are they putting in there?
I don't know.
How do you know it doesn't have
Clearly, they're
gluten?
trying
I
to
don't know
deter
for
children from eating those.
Which
Yeah.
is genius.
Because,
Yeah,
like,
right?
I probably swallowed at least 4 or 5 of my Nintendo DS games as
And
a
at
kid.
least 6 Legos.
I've never swallowed a
Wait,
Lego.
you what?
Me
You
neither.
swallowed what?
The Nintendo DS.
Why
cartridge
is
games.
what is wrong with?
I'm just kidding. No, I don't put
back
things
in
in my
my-
mouth.
I did that
Unlike
as an
you two,
adult.
I don't like putting random things into my mouth.
Back in my
not
day,
true.
I used
up.
to swallow NES cartridges.
Oh my god!
Oh my.
Oh wow! You've got a big mouth.
That's why I started a podcast.
That's a fair point.
Anyways, now you've licked it. Collecting.
You know, guys,
Collecting.
we have grown as friends right in this moment.
It's a bonding moment. Truly, it is.
Josh didn't lie to us today.
I didn't.
I know that. But
Can I get that Hyrule game? I want to lick it.
Okay, here you go.
No, you freaking bum.
I'm just joking. I
You
don't wanna-
sick.
It's so gross. It's like you don't even want to do it
person.
again. It's just
No,
gross.
I just want to share spit with Wade.
Yeah. So you collect Funkos. You collect
Why
everything.
am I here?
Wade has a pretty dope lightsaber collection from Disney.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yes.
Oh
How
my
do you forget
gosh.
about that? It's literally beauty on a wall.
Well, because when talking about collections, I was like, okay, Hot Wheels, Legos, hats.
Yeah.
I forgot about
all
that.
of those. Yes, I do have specifically the lightsabers that you can get at Disneyland. And I have some family members who live like 20 minutes from Disneyland. So I've got like the hookup to whatever merch
You know what?
I want.
You know what we
because
should do?
they go like once a week with their season pass. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe like having no kids is the path to happiness in this life.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'd like Disneyland anymore, but
No.
If you went
no.
once a week.
Oh, if you win once a week, okay. I don't know.
It's going to take a long time to
Okay,
experience everything.
but do you know what we
though.
should do? We should all get online sometime when we're all rich
Yeah,
and all like custom build like the nice lightsabers.
like super nice.
Yeah, the ones that like.
You mean the Disneyland ones?
No, like I can't remember their name, but the they're not LEDs.
Oh, those NeoPixel, or whatever.
We should all do one
Right.
of those.
Do they have customizable ones?
Yeah, you can make them.
Oh, interesting.
Oh no! Oh no!
Interesting.
Wait, I'll do it with you.
No, because I don't need that. I need money for an engagement ring.
What?
Not
This is news to us.
not now, but probably sometime in the future.
All
So
right. So
Well,
What
I'll
am I
need money for an
talking? I
engagement
hate
ring
people.
too. But like, I don't care right now.
that is true. Yeah, I'm not dating anybody. So yeah.
So I think the big difference, I was kind of thinking about collectibles, collectors, if you will. And there are three. There are ones who do not collect anything, which I don't know anybody who does that. Right?
There's minimalists
Who what?
but, like,
Doesn't collect anything?
Okay, here's my. I promise not to be the guy who hates on people on the podcast, but minimalists are kind of weird. Not because they're minimalists or they have like nothing. That's fine. I don't really care. It's that all minimalists are the same. They're so narcissistic in like telling you that like, yo, I'm living off the bare minimum. I'm a minimalist, and it's the only true path to happiness. But like, they all like have the most fake, ungenuineness to them.
It's like if
It kinda drives me
if
insane.
you were a food critic, they're the vegan.
Yes, yes. Oh my goodness.
I'm off topic, but on topic at the same time. You know what I learned? Josh collects.
Spores.
No, he collects lead. From
Oh yeah.
pencils.
Last week I talked about the pencil lead that I used to
He's
collect.
a weirdo, man.
In 4th grade.
Don't try to hide your weirdness from us.
Okay. See, there's the one thing, because I was thinking I don't collect much because I don't have the drive to complete it. Even if I don't like a certain thing, I'm like, well, but the collection. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's it. No,
For
I
the sake
collect.
of
I
the
collect
collection.
spores, molds, and fungus.
Ew.
That's grody.
That's from Ghostbusters.
Do you
Yeah.
like? Do you like
Yeah,
put?
yeah, I do
do you
remember
like
that
put like
part.
bread in like?
I wasn't
under
being
your
serious.
bread? No,
Garrett.
but did you ever do that? Okay, I have actually a really good question for you, Wade.
Yes.
Did you ever have a gingerbread run away in
Oh
elementary
my
school?
goodness. No.
Yes,
No.
actually.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm not the crazy one.
So,
Josh.
so yeah, I know.
I
I remember listening to this and just dying. So Josh, because Josh is a freaking weirdo and went to a weirdo school, he didn't get to experience a childhood.
I did
Like
go to
he
weirdo
didn't get to see a freaking leprechaun trash his crap.
You saw that too?
He didn't.
Oh, thank goodness.
Like I saw the little green dude like running away on his little two
yeah,
legs.
dude, and everything's gone, but you get candy.
like
you know?
like it's real, dude.
Josh never got candy
are you
on
talking
Leprechaun
about?
Day.
Like you didn't, and then like we like made this
What are you
gingerbread
talking
man, right? Like he was just like this dough boy, like
Yeah.
not like you guys because you guys are dough boys, but like just this gingerbread out of gingerbread dough, and he's like laying flat on a cookie sheet, kind of looks like Flat Stanley, but like then like we leave for recess and come back. And like our room is trash,
What?
and the
And he's
gingerbread
ran
is
away.
gone.
No
and then
way.
He ran
like,
away.
and then
Legit.
like we go on this scavenger hunt across the school, and then boom, we go to like the teachers' lounge, like the teachers leading us on the scavenger hunt. We go to the teachers' lounge, which had an oven in it, and then boom, gingerbread man had like locked himself in the oven and was getting absolutely baked,
And then we
not the
ate
type that you would think would be fun. Like homeboy got incinerated.
Rad Shack, Meshack, and a Bendigo.
Yes.
No, this guy
If they hadn't
full on
survived. They
did that one witch thing where he tries to put children in the oven. I can't remember that.
Oh yikes.
So was that Hansel and Gretel? Yeah. And then you ate him.
Yeah, but here's the funny thing, because like my teacher had like drawn like the output of a gingerbread man, and we filled in that like on like parchment paper. We filled it in with the dough, but then the dough just spread. So then it was just like a sheet of cookie of gingerbread cookie.
A
And
sheet
so we
of
had,
boy.
yeah, like, and then we had to like cut him back out. We're like, there you are, you little
You know,
little.
after
Josh, I'm very sad about
Ginger.
your childhood
listen.
now.
After we uploaded that podcast, I had multiple people text me and be like, "What? They never came and destroyed your classroom?" I'm like,
Oh, I'm
"No."
glad I'm not the weirdo.
No.
Yeah. Sorry, Josh. You're on. You're.
okay.
You're.
Well, I asked a sister, which was
Yeah.
also dumb because they went to the same school.
Yeah, she didn't
Yeah.
either because
She didn't know about it, and I was like, I'm getting singled out here. But no, I'm glad now.
No,
Yeah.
I guess you're right.
glad
You're
now.
right. Well, anyways, I collect Spider-Man jackets. That's what I do. That's about all I collect, though.
Josh has been collecting Spider-Man jackets for as long
This Spider-Man jacket right here.
Yeah,
for as
I
long as
love
I
it.
know
Isn't
him.
it cool?
Dude, this is kind of sexy, dude. Can
I
I,
know.
like? I'm going to a hoedown tomorrow.
No,
to, like,
it's mine.
Hoe down with a bunch of hoes. Can I wear this?
No, it's mine.
But like the women. I'm gonna wear my cowboy hat.
Okay,
and
hold
like,
on a second.
Oh, he's-
I'm gonna cut this out.
You are a hoe!
So many though.
Simp. We have a simp upon us.
No, my
Anyway.
first
Simp.
one though. My first one.
There's literally an Among Us imposter poster on the wall, and it's literally Josh because he's a simp.
I hung,
See,
I
I
hung
only
that
have
poster up.
I only have two things. First of all, I only have stuff of myself in this room. I have 2 Funko Pops of myself and an imposter, and then also Garrett hangs basically everything
I
that's
hung
hung
this
in
poster up
in this
as well.
room. And did you
my.
help with the TV? I can't remember.
I did, but not like I left before you finished. So I didn't-
Right.
The
yeah.
cable management on that TV is immaculate,
I know it's
and then
great,
the cable
right?
management on everything else is atrocious.
It used to be good. Now it's not.
Then you have band practice.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyways, so I collect Spider-Man jacket. My very first Spider-Man jacket, though.
That is oatmeal raisin.
Do you want to get? I've never seen an instant rejection quite like that one.
For those listening, I was just handed a cookie that I thought was chocolate chip, and I took a huge bite
Listen.
and crunched once, and they just saw me like spit it out.
Yeah.
Listen, wait.
You horrible monster!
It
That-
smells pretty good. Okay.
Why do these exist? New
yeah.
topic: oatmeal raisin cookies.
Listen, wait.
are they meant to be eaten? No, they're meant to deceive the poor, unsuspecting souls who think they're getting a delicious chocolate chip cookie, but no. They're putting God's forgotten fruit into a cookie made out of like the most cheap breakfast you could possibly have.
Hey,
Oh,
wait.
as far as oatmeal raisin
I-
goes, this is okay.
I have this cookie for you. I can't eat. No, I'll give it to someone that wants it.
We'll put it there for now. I don't want it. I'm eating
That
this, so
chunk
it's
is
no
this
longer
chunk
in
I
my hand.
spit out.
Actually, I kind of liked oatmeal and raisin cookies when I could eat
Honestly,
the stuff.
oatmeal cookies are fine. I just don't like raisins.
Yeah. Do you want to guess?
No.
what- Oh, wait, go on.
No, you like Raisin Bran cereal?
No,
What? That's like delicious raisins.
no.
I
You like
it.
those nasty yellow raisins that taste like grapes or
I
watermelon.
don't like raisins at all, dude.
You're a weirdo.
I don't like it.
I can't
either.
stand. I don't even like grapes.
No, do you know what my mom used to
What?
do?
You don't like grapes?
No, you know the grape I like is the fake artificial grape that's in like grape soda. It's not grape.
No.
It's just purple.
That's true. I do like purple flavored, but grape.
And I kind of
is
feel
the
that same way.
nectar.
Do you like
I kind of feel that same way about artificial strawberry.
amazing.
Like artificial
like cotton
strawberry is
candy
better
grapes?
than normal strawberry. Here's the thing: grape. It's more of a texture thing. I just don't like grapes.
I love
You know what's the worst thing ever though? Like grapes with
Coconut.
seeds.
Yeah. Why would you put a grape in a seed? It comes seedless.
Okay. No, like you eat it and there's like seeds in there and you're like, why?
It's like a cherry, but even more unpleasant.
Yeah, because grapes are good and cherries aren't that
You
good.
know what I hate is coconut because of the texture. Like,
do like coconut
can't
much.
stand
Would you like coconut flavors,
shaving.
though?
Not even. Like I like pina colada because I'm a dirty boy, but
It's more pineapple. It's more pina
It's-
than it is colada.
which is so funny because I'm not huge on pineapple either. But pina colada,
It's amazing.
and then you get caught in the rain, and I'm like,
Do you like pina coladas? Or getting caught?
dude,
in
that
the-
song is so weird. It's literally about someone who wants to cheat on their wife.
I
so
love
they
it.
take out an ad in the paper to go cheat on their wife with like a prostitute. and then that prostitute is their wife.
I feel like
and they're like cheating on each other with each other. It's the most hilarious thing
It's
ever.
amazing. I feel
It's
like you
so
don't
funny.
get like music like that right now, you know? Where it's like some weird, wacky story. I don't know.
Yeah, it's so funny. But like my favorite part of that song, and we probably can't play it because it's copyrighted, but my favorite part of that song is the fact when they like come to the realization that they were like gonna cheat on each other with each other. It's not like oh my gosh, how could you do this to me? It's just the simple it's you.
Yeah. It's like, all right.
Well, yeah, but how are you going to be like, how could you do this? You're doing the same thing.
I know
Yeah,
exactly,
yeah.
So- and I think it's the most hilarious thing.
It's
just
great.
it's you.
That song is amazing.
Speaking of collecting, some people collect vinyls like of music.
No, that's
like,
sick, though. I
That's
think
sick.
that's dope.
I
That's
think
kind of
that's
cool.
cool.
That's the one thing I want to collect. If
I have one vinyl.
If I had more time, space, and money, I'd be collecting vinyls.
Same. And money. That's my thing. I want to collect every single Beatles record.
Yeah,
And I
we're
was
gonna
put
stop
it
you
around
right
the
there,
door.
dude. We're
It was
gonna.
be sick, and then I moved rooms. and
Everything you just
got
said
broke.
became irrelevant as soon as you brought up the Beatles.
I have a Frank Sinatra vinyl.
That's pretty sexy.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Frank Sinatra.
Physical
That's my favorite
media?
artist, my guy.
I love Frank Sinatra.
He's pretty dope.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I like you.
Why are you like this?
Okay.
Were you dropped on your head as a baby?
I don't know, man. I was then.
You think I'd remember that?
I was dropped on my head. I remember distinctly, like I fell out of a Costco shopping cart randomly because I stood up and my parents told me not to stand up while I'm in the cart. I was like 4, right? And I did, and I was a little dumb, and I like just flipped.
You fell out?
Oh my
I was in the
gosh.
parking lot, and I landed straight on my head, right? Which now I came to the realization like a year ago. I think I had a concussion because I remember having the worst headache and just my
How old were
vision
you?
going like blurry.
Whoa.
And then I was like, like my teeth were chattering, and I was like shaking a little while
Did your
afterwards.
parents take you to the...
No,
What homies?
I think
because like they were like, "Oh, he's fine," and then I learned not to stand up in carts, and that was I'm not even gonna blame my parents. That was completely on me. Like, and they acted appropriately, and like here's the thing: I never blacked out either.
right.
Like I was definitely like stumbling, and like my vision went blurry and all that, but like. I don't know. It was so weird. So like now I'm like, yeah, I definitely had a concussion. But
See,
like,
when he hit the pavement, 2 little pieces of his brain squished together and never got unstuck, and that's what makes you such a collector. Is you got hit in your head.
no.
and just
No.
and
So
like,
before
must
that,
collect.
I already had started collecting. You see, I had a massive Thomas the Tank Engine collection.
Well, very nice. Speaking of physical media that we were speaking of earlier,
Yeah.
now we introduce Wade's topic, which I will segue with. I would love to buy physical video games because I like physical media. But man, I'm not getting up to change out the CD. I will just switch it on there. Like
I still buy physical video games, and I have like you obviously you guys have gamed with me on my Xbox, but and
Yeah.
I just have them all in like a CD binder. But the only reason is because a lot of the games I buy, I always look on like Marketplace or like used at GameStop first, because like the digital copies are very rarely on sale.
that's true.
And I've gotten some really good deals on it. Like I got GTA for $10. We are all gamers. Like, yeah, I'm a gamer. Garrett's a gamer.
Garrett's a gamer.
Josh is a gamer.
I'm a gamer.
Because we're weirdos, dude. So I don't know what kind of games you playing currently. Like what games you've been playing or
Minecraft, always.
Always, dude.
Always. I think it's the only game I've played consistently for like the whole time. Like it's been out. You know what I mean? Like other
Oh,
games
yeah.
I've dropped. I love them, but you know, you don't play them every day. Minecraft, it's the
I love
one
Minecraft.
true love. It's my one true love.
It's I think Minecraft is like a perfect allegory of capitalism, because like you come in and you ravage your land for natural resources, and then the homie on the server that like industrializes the most and is able to like make machines to do things for him gets the most.
Is king. Yeah.
Is king.
Listen.
And like it's like we were playing. I scared Garrett out of
I don't play
Minecraft with
Minecraft
me
with Wade anymore.
because of the crap I build. And like
Intense.
I built like a simple iron farm just to like make iron for us. And like Garrett got so freaked out. He's like,
Listen, I built a square house. And that's it.
And then you came down the river, took like one look at my mega mansion in the jungle, and you're like, oh, never mind.
Logged off, never played with Wade again.
A couple years ago, I got really good at building, and that's kind of like, I'm like, oh,
I
I'm
had a
good
beautiful
now.
house. Like, you got to admit.
Yeah, it's
Like,
great.
considering the absolute garbage homes that were on that server,
Yeah.
I had an
AKA
incredible house.
My home,
Your home.
Sophie's
a
home.
square of dirt.
Hey. Brutal.
I actually
So
don't think I built a
Minecraft,
house on that
lately
server.
I've been playing. I love when I don't have anything to do at night. I'll lay down in this very bed that I'm sitting on now,
Mm-hmm.
and I will sit back and I'll play Madden, just at night.
We've turned
It's
Josh
very
into a
nice.
bit of a sports boy.
That is-
the last
that is
like
true.
4, 5, 6 months.
In fairness, I've played NFL and Madden since
Yeah.
I was like that. That is, I
Yeah.
played the game for a long.
And so now he started playing Madden a lot, mostly just because we're so competitive, and I'm really freaking good at Madden.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
let me tell you.
he's so good.
Wade thinks he's so good. We destroyed him when we did
when you
1-on-3.
played 3v1, when you played
his
3v1.
His confidence was so high before that game. He's like, "Oh, I can beat them all individually."
I didn't realize just how much of a difference like 2 extra guys playing against you in Madden
Yeah.
is.
We got to
We-
play 2v1. Maybe
Yeah,
after this we'll play
maybe
a 2v1.
2v1.
game.
I
We'll see.
will destroy
That was so funny.
Wade with
though.
Josh any day of the week.
But no, I'll never forget watching like Garrett's comp. So one time, Garrett and I are playing Madden, right? And I'm winning it.
lot.
It's like 56 to like 7 or something by halftime, mind you. And he's like, "Man, this team sucks." And so I was like, "Here, at halftime, let's switch controllers and see if I can make a comeback."
Garrett,
Garrett, what
finish
happened?
the story.
Garrett, what happened?
I won
no,
by a touchdown.
you did not.
No, I did win that game.
No, you didn't. I won. I freaking beat
No,
you.
no, no,
dude.
no.
I came all the way back.
He came back. He's
and beat you.
significantly better than me, but I still think I won that game.
No, I have the proof.
He has
Wade
the
also
receipts.
records everything. on
I
his-
only
Every
when I'm
single-
playing Garrett because it's so
every
funny.
5
It's a
seconds.
collection.
Every 5 seconds.
I
Every single
could go
play, Wade's
back.
like, "Oh, let me hold on. Let me record this."
Clip it.
Clip it.
It's always
Flip
because he
it.
sacks me, and then I fumble it, and then he goes in all the way for a touchdown.
And then I'm like
every
freaking,
single
like,
time.
teabagging on top of him in real life, not in the game.
Oh
but
my gosh.
No, that is. I don't get angry very
I think-
easy, but playing Wade and Madden will get me there about 5 seconds into the
I
game.
think it's too bad you missed it. So while I was in Arizona, I played a lot of Madden with my brother, and he's every time I come home, he's always like, "I've been practicing, Wade. I've been practicing. I'm gonna take you down." He's talking so much trash. And then homie gets smoked. Every time I come home, he's like, "Let's play Madden. Let's play Madden." I just smoke this fool. But then it always happens. I beat him like 6 times in a row. And then I get cocky. And then he'll beat me once.
Oh, I see.
Or I'll go on losing. It's weird. We go on streaks. So I'll go on like a really long streak. He'll win like 2-3 games in a row. And back and forth. And then I never hear the end of it when I do lose. And I'm like, bro.
I beat you 10 times.
Like, this is a rough estimation. He's probably listening to this, shaking his head. But like, this is a rough estimation. But like, while I was home the last month, I think we played roughly like 64 games of Madden.
Wow.
And he won
A stack of Madden.
He won 4 games out of that 64. But that's all I hear is how he won 4 games against me. And I'm like, you freaking bum.
Yeah. That's how it was. I beat Talbot beat me in chess a few days ago. And I made some dumb moves, wasn't paying attention, and man, I've beat her 20 times, but that one time it gets to you.
Wow.
The one loss.
The one loss.
Listen, the solution is not to lose, guys like me.
Yeah.
He's the best there is.
I'm the best there is. I wake up every morning and I piss excellence.
That's not right, okay?
All right, Garrett. then what is
There
it?
are only 2 guys better than me, and I'm both of them.
I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I wake up the morning and piss excellence.
That's Garrett for you. I agree.
Lots of trash talking and screaming happens at my household when I'm home when we're playing Madden.
Yeah, love some Madden. I love Pokemon Legends Arceus. That one's pretty good. I've been playing that
Yeah.
recently.
Give me your man card.
Oh, what? I love Pokemon.
I just heard your voice squeal. Like,
I love Pokemon.
don't do that, Garrett.
No.
Say something manly too.
Hey, you know what?
I watched Barbie.
If you're making
but
fun
the
of me,
Barbie movie coming out next summer
Fire.
looks fire.
I actually have not seen a thing for it.
Bro, watch the trailer.
Okay.
It's incredible.
If you're making fun of me playing Pokemon, you're making fun of Jamal Williams. And my
Jamal Williams
TikTok
plays
has
for the
been
Lions. He
flooded.
deserves to be a loser.
No, he's great. I love Jamal
I don't
Williams.
know, the
My
Lions
TikTok
are on
has been
fire right now.
flooded.
They didn't even make the playoffs, dude.
Doesn't matter. They beat the Bears
And the Packers.
and
Bears
the
are-
Packers.
Gosh.
And the Packers.
The best team there is.
I like Jamal Williams. He's funny.
You're lactose intolerant. You can't even like the Packers.
You can't even eat their cheese.
You can't even eat their cheese.
Oh my gosh,
Okay.
guys, this cheese tastes so gross.
I have some cheese. Would you guys like some cheese?
No, I don't want some cheese.
Oh, okay. No. But yeah, I've been playing Pokemon. Lots of Pokemon. Garrett, what have you been playing?
I mean, I'm a horror buff. I love horror games.
Oh, okay.
But really not much, to be honest. I haven't played a video game besides the one time I played Minecraft with you since
yeah,
Christmas.
that was pretty fun.
I recently picked up GTA, right? And
GTA's
I've told-
fire.
Well, like I was way late to the party. Like this the game's been out for 10 years, for goodness sake. But it was hilarious. So I like played through it and I beat the main story, right? And at the end of the main story, spoiler alert, you get the choice to like kill one of the protagonists because you play as 3 different characters. So I choose to kill one of the characters and he's gone. Like you can't even free roam or do any more side missions with him afterwards. And come to find out, the third option I could have chose would have kept all 3 protagonists alive, and it was a way better option. So I'm like pissed, right?
Yeah.
So I pulled the plug like last week and just went back to an old save file and like started over. So now I'm playing through the game again for the second time within like a month.
Because he's a collector. He's got to have the character.
Gotta catch them all.
Got it. Oh, okay, come on.
I've never actually watched Pokemon.
I used to with.
I haven't even
it's
seen
fun.
Detective Pikachu and like Ryan Reynolds. Man.
I thoroughly enjoy the Pikachu. I mean the original anime of
It's fine.
Pokemon.
What I remember, it's fine.
Okay.
I liked it. Video game movies are usually garbage, though, and that's why
That one's
Detective
not.
Pikachu's
There's
great.
well, that's not
But
like based
Detective
off of a
Pikachu's
specific
different.
video game.
Yeah, it's not really based
Didn't-
off.
I feel like we just
game.
talked about this. Like,
Yeah,
in
we
real life,
did.
not
We
that one in
did.
real
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
outside of the podcast.
You guys have lives outside of this podcast.
Why did you look at me when you said that?
You're in my line of fire. Garrett's kind of over here.
Speaking of which, guys, there's no good video game movies other than World of Warcraft.
Bro, there's the 2 best video game movies, Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
I didn't watch the second one. Was it?
I
really
The
haven't-
that
second one's really good,
I haven't
actually.
seen the second one either.
It's like the first one, but way better.
good? It's my boy's last movie.
Jim
Who?
Carrey.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Well, unless they get him to come back, but we'll see.
I was thinking about watching. I was thinking about watching the Truman Show on the plane because last time I was on a plane, I
It's a
watched
good
the first
movie.
half. So I don't know how it ends. I'm
I've never
kidding. I
seen
know
it.
how the Truman Show ends.
I've never
But
seen
like,
it.
for
It's a
all
good
I
movie.
know.
I love Jim Carrey movies. He's one of my favorite actors. In fact, Yes Man is one of my favorite movies ever. Have you ever seen that?
Nope. No man.
Oh man.
No, sir.
Oh man.
Maybe
Creeper.
that's a podcast idea if we become Yes Man or Yes Men for like 3 days and see what happens.
does that
I
even
don't know
mean?
because I haven't seen it.
So a Yes Man is like whenever they're asked a question or presented an opportunity, they say yes or have to do it.
That's a YouTube video right there. That's a YouTube
So
video.
like you can't say no
That
to
sounds like an
anything.
awful
And
idea.
like but like
do it.
at the same time like we can't like deliberately go out of our way, like say like Garrett, you have to spend your life savings right now. Like nothing like that. Just like go about your normal day.
Yeah.
But like anything you encounter.
Oh, I'd be so busy at work.
I feel like I kind of do that. I don't know. Like, when do I say no? I don't know. People don't ask things of me.
Oh, yes, they do.
Fair.
Can you make this video for me?
Oh, that's true. Oh my gosh. You're right. You're right. I'd be
But yeah,
implicating so many other people.
Video games. So I think I do want to talk about this because I want to get your guys' like opinions on just those Telltale games where it's not even a video game; it's a bunch of cutscenes, and then it's like a choose your own adventure.
I know people love them. There's a reason they went under.
They're
not good. It is hardly a video game.
What's some Telltale games?
Well, there's like a Back to the Future one. There's a Guardians of the Galaxy one.
Minecraft story mode.
Minecraft story
That's the
mode.
only
Yeah,
one I know.
yeah,
Think that, but for other properties.
but for other properties.
It's just it's a choose your own adventure basically. Movie.
I think part of what impacted the downfall of them is that Netflix started doing those, but then they weren't just limited to video games; they're actual like movies.
Yeah.
And so, like,
What, Black Mirror?
Yeah, exactly.
I think they're fun, but they're not really a video game in the same sense. You know what I mean? Like, they're all right. It's more like reading a book to me.
Honestly,
Or like
the
watching a
only
movie.
time I ever watched Black Mirror was this first time I was making out with this girl, and eventually we just turned it off and switched it to New Girl because we got sick of stopping making out to like make a decision on Black Mirror. And so I was like, you know what? We're just gonna watch New Girl. And then it didn't help that like Schmidt would say something so funny, I would like stop making out and start laughing.
Yikes.
Gosh, I am a piece of work.
If you had to make out with a girl right now, what movie would you choose?
You need something. It's just background noise. So
yeah,
like,
so it doesn't matter. What is it?
probably one of the first things that comes up on Netflix.
Whatever.
Are you that guy that...
I'm gonna do the Care Bears movie. Okay.
No, are you the guy that clicks random? Show me something.
No.
random?
No.
I've tried that,
It's too
and
dangerous.
every single one of the shows suck. I'm like, ugh.
I'm trying to think. Ironically, my last time we watched Jurassic, I'm doing air quotations. Watched Jurassic Park. Garrett,
movie? Yeah,
you've had an experience like this most recent out of us. So,
Garrett, what would you choose?
what did you choose, or did you choose something?
Outer Banks.
Of course you did.
What would you choose again?
I've never seen Outer Banks. It was pretty good.
I've never seen Outer
I
Banks.
thoroughly enjoyed it.
I did enjoy it quite a lot. What would I choose?
yeah.
Well, it has to be something I can't. It can't be something I've seen a lot because then
I think almost TV shows are better.
I was gonna say
TV
the
shows are
cheese
100%
TV show.
Like
better.
Community and New Girl. seem
And
to be
autoplay.
Yeah.
It's great.
Those are my go-tos.
I think you can take the setting off where it says, "Are you still here?"
Yeah.
Because mine doesn't ask me anymore.
And you better bet you I'm still here.
I'm still watching.
I don't watch
worry.
enough Netflix to ever
No,
encounter that.
Me neither.
I still haven't even finished that Wednesday show.
Well, I have a hard time sitting down and watching TV. Also,
TV shows
I know.
are TV
It's
shows
gotta be
are
in the
hard for me. It
background,
takes
yeah.
me quite a while too.
I'm not much of a binger.
I can
either.
only do it if I'm
watch.
watching it with somebody. We never got through Lord of the Rings. So what's your TV show? What would you choose?
Ah man, I don't know. Because I get so into the show that I stop making out to watch the show.
Or sometimes I just put on music.
Music's
but
always
like
good, too,
music
but-
can be dangerous, especially if you hit shuffle, and then it's like
Playing sad, depressing music.
no, not even
No,
that,
no.
but like LMFAO comes on, and it's
Yeah.
like party rock anthem.
Well, then you have to start singing. You know what I mean? I don't know what show I'd watch. Because I mean, The Office is good, but then you run into the same problem. You're like laughing
Oh yeah, because
Can't be a comedy,
yeah.
no.
I've only done
because
comedy. so-
Supernaturals would be a good one too. Because I love Supernatural. but
Breaking Bad. It's got to be Breaking Bad.
I've never seen Breaking
Me
Bad.
neither. So you
But
don't
yeah.
know what you'd choose, TV show?
No, I mean
South Park might
I'd
work.
I'd probably actually just do Supernatural because it has to be something I'm not. I can't watch something I haven't seen because then I'm watching
Yeah,
the show.
Right.
that's important.
Right.
And it hasn't. It
Or
can't
and then
be a
you've sunk
comedy.
the time of like watching it, but you haven't seen any of it.
Yeah, then I have to
that frustrates
rewatch
me if
it.
I've like Yeah, exactly, right?
And then it's like annoying because I've seen some of it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, want to skip that part, but
Yeah.
like I haven't really seen it.
If I had to,
Oh,
You know what? I haven't gotten through The Mandalorian yet. I'm kidding.
you freaking simp!
I'm kidding. Man, I don't know. I have not thought about it in at least
That's
18
fair.
months.
That's fair. Good for you. But
I don't know. 'Cause you're right,
honestly,
it's gotta be a TV show.
recently, and you'll know why. It was almost Mean Girls most recently.
Yeah.
Oh shoot!
No, Mean Girls was a specific decision. So
Yeah, that's the thing, because, like, I also suck at watching TV shows. So, like, I won't sit down and watch something outside of when
this
I'm
is
with
the
a
guy
person.
who watched like the entirety of the Bad Batch within like 4 days.
Speaking of which, there's a new one out today.
Oh my gosh!
I thought it came out the 7th.
Yeah,
I still haven't started.
it's
the second
week to
season.
week.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, so Bad Batch, that's true. I don't know why I had an easier time
Season
with
3
that.
of Mando starts March 1st, dude.
But it replaced other things.
I know you need to finish Mando and Book of Boba Fett
That's
immediately.
true. I know.
Mind you, you've seen all of Andor and Obi-Wan shows that came out afterwards.
I know. Hey, at least I've seen those, eh? But, anyways,
You made it through Andor, and you can't even make it through
Mandalorian.
I put on Andor.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
because
so
it's like
boring
so
at the
boring.
It's so boring, and you can
But,
kind of just
like,
catch it.
yeah.
But it's really good, so it's not like you're putting on garbage.
Yeah.
It'd be Andor. That's my answer.
Okay, there you go.
That's my
there
answer.
you go. Actually, no, I do have one more thing to add towards
Okay,
video
okay.
games. I just randomly thought of.
Yes.
Like video game dates. Like obviously it's not a thing until later in the relationship.
Right.
But I will say there's this girl I knew and I saw on her story that she loved to play Gang Beasts, right?
I love Gang Beasts.
And Gang Beasts is a favorite amongst the boys here.
Yeah.
And I'd gone out with her once before and just like got super busy, so I never went out with her again. Not to like say that I wouldn't, I just was super busy. So I asked her out. I'm like, hey, do you want to, like, we can go get food and we can play Gang Beasts? And she was like, oh, I'd love to. So we go get Cup Up. We go back to my place, and this girl freaking shreds me on Gang. And you know I'm pretty good at Gang Beasts.
No way.
I didn't win a single match.
Whoa.
Like we played to like
Dang,
8.
dude.
I didn't win a single one.
That's respect right there.
Like it was bad.
That's amazing.
I was so embarrassed. I was like, oh, because like, you know, like at first you're like, maybe it's me like being the cocky narcissist that I am. I was like, oh, haha, I'll take it easy on her. I don't want her to like just
Get
just wreck
destroyed
her.
immediately,
No,
yeah.
she just wrecked me. I
That's
got
amazing.
absolutely destroyed.
Oh my gosh.
It was so funny.
I love that.
I played Rocket League with Josh the other day. Mm-hmm. Absolutely annihilated this kid.
Oh man,
Good,
he's so much
good.
better than me.
We need to get better at Rocket League so we can play as a crew.
I agree. I agree.
I love
A
Rocket
triple
League.
crew, we should do that.
I love Rocket League.
So we're gonna go practice. We're gonna go to a break. We'll
Yeah.
be back in a second. Hey everyone, Editor Josh here. If you've listened this far, I can assume you've liked something about Hot Tub Talks, so consider giving it a share. If you're listening on YouTube, you can leave a comment. We plan to read some of those out on the pod in the future. Thank you so much for listening. We absolutely love recording Hot Tub Talks. But that's enough for the break. Now back to the show. And we're back. All right, now we're on to my topic. And I want to hear your guys' opinion on this because I've become a beanie guy.
Beanie guys.
Beanie guy. Now, see, I look terrible in hats. I look atrocious. I have accepted that it's not my thing.
You got a weird head.
It's tiny. It's tiny. It's so small. And so, like, I don't know. Hats just aren't my thing. But last year, I started wearing my heated jacket a lot more, and it doesn't have a hood. And hoods make you warm. So I started wearing beanies, and I don't know. It's taken a year, but I think I might look okay now.
I like beanies.
Beanies
I think
remind me of Juggernaut from...
the X-Men.
No, Jughead. That's who you're
Jughead.
thinking of.
Whoops.
Oh,
Yeah, Jughead from... What's the show called, though?
Riverdale.
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 I got you on all those CW
I have
boys.
not seen that show.
I can't remember crap right now.
It's such a weird show, man.
It
It's
starts
wild.
out really good, and then it kind of falls off at the end a little bit, but it's all right. I still watch it.
No, I think beanies are really cool, but like you know, there's like the emo kids with like the black beanies, and they're like, oh, I hate everything.
Yeah.
My mere existence is punishment.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm afraid I look like.
I mean, that's a green beanie, so
Yeah.
you're doing one thing right.
Yeah.
And
I've got a
like,
green one and a maroon one.
You don't have like
I'm gonna send a
obnoxiously
picture of you
black
guys
hair
tomorrow
and
of me in a
eyeliner.
black beanie.
Have you in a black beanie?
Yep.
I used to have a beanie with fire on it. That was pretty cool.
That is pretty
That's
cool.
a fire
What about the beanies with like the palm thing on top, like the little like
Only
the
for
fuzz
girls.
ball? No, I have a couple. I have a couple Cardinals
too.
ones,
And I
they're
think it's
really-
more of a Christmas type beanie.
Well, like, okay, here's my other thing. If you're wearing a beanie and there's no snow on the ground, what are you doing?
I don't know, man. It's just cold.
No,
Just keep your head warm.
This is what I was gonna say. I think we should go on a camping trip with the boys.
But I hate. I like camping. I suck at it.
But
No, I agree.
I don't know if
I'm with
Josh
ya.
would
but
survive.
you sleep with like a beanie on or something because it's freezing.
If it's in the summer, I'd be fine. Right now, no,
Yeah.
I wouldn't survive. The
Yeah,
bears would eat
I
me.
went fishing the other day, and I like to. I put on my waders, quite literally. No, my big old waders, which, for those who don't know what waders are, they are like thigh-high boots. And I put on my waders, and I waded into
Oh,
the water.
waders and it's wading and waders.
Yeah,
oh my
I was
gosh.
Josh is a
wading
little-
in waders.
Josh
Oh
is
my
a little
gosh.
late to the party over here.
I'm a little slow.
And like the water, like it gets like pretty high to the point where it just like licks my balls, and I'm like, oh.
Listen,
it woke me up, but and so yeah, it was really cold, and I think I'm done fishing until like March because of
That's
it.
fair.
Even with my freaking waders on, it was really dang cold.
I was gonna sneeze. That's why.
Oh, okay, I was like, you okay, bro?
No, like I get cold pretty easy. But man, when the wind comes, it's all over for me.
Oh, yeah. The wind is the worst.
That's why I hated living in Rexburg. Like it's like
Because it's cold most of the time.
4 degrees outside, and then with a wind chill, it's like negative 17.
Did I
Yeah.
tell you the story? I went to Rexburg to look at
Rexburg
the...
is a factory of sadness.
It's true. But I went there to look at the Northern Lights because you're supposed to be able to see them in Idaho. And so...
This is the first I'm hearing of this.
Oh, really? Okay.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Well, it was just during... I don't know.
I guess. Okay. Anyways.
And so I went to the Northern Lights, and my sister is going to school there. That's why we decided to go to Rexburg, of all places. And she's like, oh, let's go to the sand dunes because there's no lights, which is valid. Man, it was
Sand dunes is
negative
kinda
3
fun.
degrees.
Oh my
And
god.
it's like, it's at night. It's like 12 o'clock at night.
I don't remember the last
This
time
is why I
I've been
live
in
in-
negative degrees.
This
I
is
don't
why
remember.
I grew up in Phoenix.
You know what?
Well, listen.
We can't all be rich.
Listen.
You don't have to be rich to live in Phoenix.
I think
What was I
I'm
gonna
go to
say?
Wade's house in the Phoenix now. I feel
I
left
was
out.
there for a whole month, and you guys had ample opportunity.
No, you
to
told me
come.
I couldn't.
Yeah,
You
you're not allowed.
specifically
You're
told me
not
you're
welcome.
not welcome to come, but
You're
you invite
not welcome.
Beta Josh.
I thought we're not dropping names. No, my good buddy Josh, other Josh.
We're not good buddies. We're
he
not
came,
invited.
He came. Well, you guys. Well, he came. Well, he was just gonna like.
Well, what, Wade? Well, what?
It just seemed like fun.
We're not fun.
And his family's like across the country, so yeah. So,
All right, continue.
anyways, no, it was actually a lot of fun. He came for like a week, and we had some good times.
I have a very important question for you. Wade.
Yes.
Growing up in such an oven of a place.
I kept oven mitts in my truck in high school because
Yes.
my steering wheel would be too hot to drive home.
Exactly. So growing up in a place like that, was there still the edgy kid that would wear a beanie?
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. The hoodie, the sweatpants, and the beanie in
Oh my
freaking
gosh.
August. Because like Arizona schools start early, right?
Right.
Like they start like the first week of August, or like I remember my middle school, because it was like a charter school, had like this weird schedule. Our first day of school was July 30th.
Oh, that's lit. It's got to be in August. It's
In
got to be in August.
Phoenix, Arizona, mind you.
Yeah, that's terrible.
So effing hot. And no, we still had the goth kids like freaking wearing like all black, wearing a hoodie, and wearing sweatpants no matter what weather is. What the weather
insane.
is.
What a freaking weirdo, man. Hey, but at least, you know what? Wade missed out on the guys that drive the Jeeps and park their car on the snow mounds.
That's true. That was me.
You have a Jeep?
I had my truck.
You park on the snow mounds? That's where the freaking douchebags park.
Yeah, I would park on the curb. I'd like go up on the curb.
Why?
He's a douchebag.
we knew this. This is not new knowledge.
Yeah,
You're right.
I'd park on the curb. It's so fun. And I was sad whenever I drove.
Is it because
like,
you feel
smaller cars.
entitled?
Yeah, dude. Actually, so my
Jeep
school
owners suck. One of
my
old
school was pretty
roommates
tiny,
had a Jeep.
right? Teeny tiny. And so towards the end of senior year, I was like, no one's parking here. So I parked in a staff spot for like the rest of senior year. Just because I wanted
Do you know what
to.
we did for our like senior gifts? We did a
Prank
couple
or
things.
gift?
Gift. Well, I think actually it was for the prank. We made a student parking, a senior's parking spot.
That's
Nice.
pretty cool.
And they kept it to this day. They still have that spot.
Wow, that's cool.
I just remember when they were selling parking passes to my school because it's like so overcrowded. Like obviously seniors got like first pick to them,
Yeah.
and then like juniors.
Imagine
but, like,
having to-
half the juniors wouldn't even get a parking pass.
Imagine having to pay to park.
It was like $75 too.
That's insane.
Yeah, like I don't want to be at school anyway, let alone pay to park.
park here. Wade, what was your senior prank?
I didn't have a senior year because I graduated early, so
oh,
I
yeah.
don't know
what was
what
your
it
junior
was.
prank?
I didn't have a junior prank.
Lame.
you
Garrett,
have a
what was your
junior
senior? Oh, you made the thing. Do you guys?
No, I mean that was our prank. It wasn't one specific thing. It was all the students came and did
Right.
their own thing. It was a disaster. They kicked us out.
Dude, you don't even know. Our school, it's senior year, right? Towards the end. Now there's now one group of kids had the idea to do the thing like where you put water in cups and then put them all over the lunchroom or the cafeteria.
No.
That's pretty
And
good.
so they got red Solo cups.
dedication.
They put water and they're like, we're doing this. And I was like, I think we could come up with something better. And like, no, we're doing this. And I was like, fine. It was like the senior sanctioned prank, right? So they go and they put the drinks but they didn't buy enough. So they filled up maybe a third, maybe, of the cafeteria. They spread them all out. It wasn't great. In fact, one of the guys, he actually asked me, he's like, hey, can you go get me some Solo cups because we're running out? And I was like, fine, whatever. And so, because I was student body president, so I had to be there and present for the senior thing. I go back, I go to Walmart, I find these little tiny shot glass type ones. And so I bought a pack of those and I brought him back. I'm like, here you go. And he looked like he was going to punch me. He was about to just take me behind the school and mess me up. But no,
Folds
I
like
actually
a
got him
pretzel.
a real one too. Exactly. They have this dumb, stupid prank. Next day, we all come in, or whatever. Well, kids started tipping them over, and now it's all wet. And now they got wet floor signs, and they made everyone clean it up, like everyone. And so everyone had to go in.
Sounds like an all-time backfire.
It totally backfired. It was super lame, and everyone was just annoyed. We had to clean up all the messes, right? So me and my friends were like, we can prank the school better than this. And so we picked up something we had seen earlier in our travels. And we come to the school late at night, like the next day. There's mere days left of school. It's like the third to last day, right? We go at night, we bring a drill. We remove the middle part of the door of the school, and we open up both the doors, and I get the egg. And we get some ramps, and we drive it up onto the sidewalk and in through the doors. We open up the doors. It was the tightest squeeze I've ever gotten through.
The egg is like the most like recognizable car. They knew it was
No, they
you.
knew it was us. That
You
was fine.
idiot.
That was fine. We drive it around, we pull it in around the cafeteria, and we park it, and then we set up all the tables around it as if it was there. And we parked a car inside of the school. It was iconic, and everybody loved it. And we were eating breakfast inside the egg in the school. It was great. And then the other seniors felt bad that we're like, really happy with theirs because we did it cooler and everybody. And then it's graduation and they
Did you
shot.
even get in trouble before
No, no.
that? They just thought, oh wow, we didn't think you could pull it off.
Exactly. Yeah, everyone loved it. In fact, the principal at the time, he shouted us out at graduation as like great senior prank. That was hilarious. And then the other guys were like, okay.
And rightfully so. They should cry over that over their mediocre prank attempt.
It was terrible, but ours was great.
Well, mine was a disaster. Like people were taking off bathroom stalls.
oh.
This one
It's only funny if you do it while someone's using it.
Well, the rule was you couldn't. Like that was during the time that people were taking stuff and like
Oh yeah,
selling.
I
it.
remember that, yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
This kid thought it was a good idea to put dog food all over the floor.
Oh my god.
I'm like, that's not even a prank. That's just annoying.
Yeah, that's kind of how
That
the water
reminds me
thing
of this
was.
time. When I ran track and field in high school, I threw shot put. I shouldn't say I ran track and field. I threw track and field. I threw shot put and I threw the discus, right?
Yeah.
And every day after school, like I'd go to the boys' locker room, get changed, and take like a post school dump before track practice. It was part of my ritual. So I'm just sitting in the stall, pooping, and I'm like in the end stall, like the one that's next to the urinal. So there's like
Right.
no stalls to my left. And I see this foot come under the stall and like lovingly graze my left foot. And I'm like, what the heck, dude? I'm trying to poop here. And so like, and then I see it do it again. And it does it like 3 or 4 times. And so I'm in the middle of wiping. So I take a freshly wiped thing of wad of toilet paper and get ready to hold it down right as the foot comes back. But this time it was a hand. And it it almost grabs on the toilet paper and then lurches back. And I hear some guy just scream. And then
terrible.
I finish up and I walk out of the stall. And then there's this huddle of like 20 guys just sitting outside the stall waiting to see who was in the stall. And then they all look at me and they're like, oh, it's just Wade. As if they expected this. And then they all just disperse.
Oh my god.
As I'm washing my hands.
That's terrible. So me and Wade, I guess, had pretty great reputations in Garrett.
Yeah,
I
dude,
was- I
people
didn't
quite
talk
literally
it in high
cheered.
school. Are you kidding me?
People quite literally cheered my name. I don't know why. So another fun story was my last year. I TA'd for like the culinary department. So like, you know, the TA in the class. All the dudes in that class, every time I would show up, would erupt in thunderous applause when I walked in the room every morning. They'd just be, yeah, Wade!
That's amazing.
And then just like freaking clapping. Like I was a menace in high school. You saw the freaking prank I did to my driver's ed teacher, right?
No?
Go on Facebook. Go to my Facebook right now.
Okay.
I'm going to make him read this post out loud.
August 16th, 2021.
Yeah, now click on the original post that I reposted and then just read that out. That's my high school teacher posted this.
A few years back, I posted on how a student of mine, Wade, was secretly snapping pictures of me in class. When I stepped out between classes, I came back to those ridiculously childish photos of me superimposed on Woody.
Sheriff Woody from Toy Story, by the way.
I thought it was clever. But Wade left those pictures in a place that I would discover throughout the year. Sometimes I'd look in a cabinet and find one. I admired the creativity and honored it with making it my profile picture at one time. Wade doubled down and outdid himself and made a shirt with this picture on it and waited patiently for me to discover it. Once he did, I wanted a picture. I constantly shook my head and I said, freaking Wade. Then he graduated. I felt some peace finally wash over me. Finally, I didn't have to worry about this nonsense any longer. Then, former student ran into a homemade shirt at Goodwill. The fact it was $3.99 it wouldn't sell get lost on me as I grew more and more humbled. Fast forward to the start of this year, a young man walked in and it looked like Wade. I swallowed hard and asked the dreaded question, "Excuse me, please tell me that your last name isn't Wade and you have no idea who Wade is." He grinned and said, "Yes, Wade is my brother." The next day, I stepped out between classes, and sure as heck, these stupid pictures started popping up, including hanging on my board. You win, Wade. I have waved the proverbial white flag. Well done.
I
Oh,
harassed
that's a horrible
this poor.
That's a horrible shirt.
Well,
yeah.
he's the men's basketball coach from my high school. So I photoshopped his face on a Sheriff Woody and then put it on a T-shirt and wore it around.
It's amazing.
The fact that he came across it in this.
Okay. So even funnier story. I had no control over that showing up at Goodwill.
Yeah, that's
so
hilarious.
I made like a bag of clothes. It was like my first, like right after that school year ended, I packed up all my clothes to move to Rexburg. And then I made a trash bag of clothes, of just clothes I was planning to keep, but just not take to Rexburg, and left it in my closet. I guess it got mistaken and my parents accidentally donated it, because then I get a DM from him on like Facebook later that semester with that same picture of it hanging in a Goodwill that some other person found. He's like, really, Wade? And I'm like still genuinely mad that they got rid of that shirt.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, stop
Dang,
it.
dude.
I would buy that.
Yeah.
To buy
I
a
would-
random guy's shirt, face photoshopped onto
It was
Woody.
the cheapest thing. Like, you see, I literally picked the crappiest T-shirt I had. It was like a red gym shirt, and got one of those like like you print it out, like one of those ironable pieces of
yeah.
paper, where you just like print it out and then just iron it onto a shirt and it's on there. So I did that. And so it's doubled down recently. My brother had him his senior year because he was the psychology and the driver's ed teacher. And so my brother asked me for that picture, obviously pranked him again pretty good, like 3.5 years after I've graduated. And
Yes.
my brother has now taken it upon himself. He has ordered a 3x5 flag of that picture.
Oh my gosh.
And you know, at football games in general, where they pull the flag over the crowd in the student section,
Yeah.
he's gonna do that at
Oh
a
my
basketball
gosh.
game pretty soon,
Dude, that's awesome.
and it's gonna be amazing.
What a legend.
It's gonna, and I still have another brother who has yet to take his class, so I'm not done torturing this poor man. It's been like 7 years.
That's absolutely amazing.
I'm not done.
I love that so much. That is the most senior prank I've ever heard, even though you didn't have one.
Well, I had half of a senior year, and that was during my senior year.
Yeah, that's amazing.
But I only screwed with him because it was funny, and he's a bro. He's a homie.
That's
I
good.
love
That's
Coach
good.
Wood.
All right, well, do you know what time it is?
Is it chat time?
It's letters time. Yep.
Okay, I have a couple questions from Nicole. And first she asked me, do you have a podcast, while responding to my story? Yes, we do. You're listening to it now.
You were very far in.
She later asked, are you Josh or Garrett? And I was like, neither. I just haven't been on the show yet. So there's your answers to your questions.
That's amazing.
And I hope you're listening now. We very much appreciate it.
That'd be great. Do you know this person? Or?
Yeah, she's in my
Oh,
room.
okay.
She's
Did
Did
super
she
cool.
think that you
we
just
were
went by a
using like
different
yeah,
name?
maybe
Oh,
she was
yeah.
thinking we used pseudonyms, but like yeah, no.
You know,
we're
I
not.
changed that. You might have noticed I changed that Chip to Josh to Chip in the first thing.
Yeah.
Literally, the only reason is when I'm creating something, I don't know. It feels weird to reference as Josh. It felt, I don't know. It feels like a Chip thing. I don't know. So it rolls off my tongue better. So I say it now. But I don't care what you guys call me. All right. That was very good. Thank you, Nicole. Garrett, you got one?
I haven't done it yet. You do yours.
Okay. Oh, I was checking YouTube. We have nothing. Sad. Cry. This is from ChatGPT, the AI.
Oh my.
We will keep doing AI questions until we get actual.
Here's the thing.
letters.
Maybe I should just start advertising the YouTube one as well, because I've only advertised the Spotify.
Yeah,
So,
both are good. Both are good.
Yeah.
But you could. Yeah, I mean. Oh yeah.
If
it's
you're
a-
listening to us on Spotify, please check us out on YouTube. If you want to hear your voice be heard in our podcast.
Yes. Look, if you want to leave a letter or whatever, you
And
just
just
leave a
leave-
YouTube
or
comment. You
leave a
could
comment
email
on our-
us.
yeah.
hottubtalking@gmail.com.
Or just DM any one of us.
Yeah, or just DM us. Not that I really check that though. This is from ChatGPT.
Okay.
Great podcast. I'm really enjoying the insights on this topic. My question is, can you discuss about the future of AI in the healthcare industry?
AI,
Thanks.
I can talk. What? I didn't know AI was a thing in healthcare.
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Well,
If I get
it
like
could
a
be.
freaking robot, like I don't know, like taking care of me after like I have like my gallbladder removed or something, I'd be kind of creeped out. I will not lie.
Yeah. Honestly,
Like Ex Machina crap right there.
AI could be super good in like healthcare, like diagnosis, maybe, because you still have a doctor who's like, okay, what's going on, you know? But its pattern recognition is really good.
That is true.
Like it's the same sort of algorithm. Now this isn't quite AI, but it's machine learning, where you heard about the girl who Google Ads knew that she was pregnant before she knew she was pregnant.
Yeah,
because of like things she was searching and stuff. That could be a big thing in healthcare.
That is true.
I would rather my AI be in healthcare than in my art.
I was about to be like devil's advocate here. I think AI is the best thing to ever happen to art because artists are the most pretentious pieces of garbage. I'm just kidding.
I think you're wrong. I hate it. Oh my gosh.
But to be fair, some of the AI art I've seen is really cool. So,
I don't know.
regardless,
I don't
I'm
like
not
it.
an artist.
That's a whole can of worms. That could be a whole topic on its own.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think healthcare, it's one of those things where if it's as tested as much as medicine has to be tested, then sure. If you throw it in and do it randomly like artists kind of are now,
Or even
bad.
or even like the military, because like the amount of testing and like implementation that new things have to go in. Like we even saw in freaking Top Gun Maverick, like the whole like one of the central themes of the movie is like the humanity of the pilot in the cockpit, because they're gonna get phased out by drones almost at some point.
Yeah.
And like you could kind of see like what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Don't like it. Things are moving very
I've
quickly.
seen iRobot.
I've seen iRobot. I've seen his 2003 Nikes.
I know what's happening. I've seen Wall-E, which is an overrated movie, by the way.
Dude, one time we tried to watch Wall-E in physics and it didn't work because we were like doing our physics, but you can't pay attention to it unless you're watching because no one speaks. It was very hard to.
I can do a lot of things with background noise. In fact, I like background noise. I like listening to music or like watching a show in the background while I'm studying or doing homework.
Yeah.
Physics is not one of those things. I cannot, like, I had to put like earplugs in when I took physics.
Yeah, I loved physics, and I was like, I wasn't cheating.
I
but I was
have to
basically
focus,
cheating because when I was taking physics, I was also taking my math class, obviously, and we were learning the same thing at the same time. So I was getting double class. I did great in both. That's the best I've ever done in math. Yeah. Garrett, do you have a question
A question.
or a comment, letter?
Yeah.
The letter, yeah.
All right, tell us.
Dear
physical mail.
podcast host, Josh, Wade, and Garrett, I'm writing to express my appreciation for your podcast, Hot Tub Talks. I have been a regular listener for several months now, and I always enjoy the high quality
That's so scary.
content that.
Wow.
Several months. Wait a minute.
Wait a second.
I'm sure you have been. Technology.
Listen,
AI has gotten too advanced.
I would like to ask you a question that I believe would make a great topic for your show. By the way, this is the downfall of Chat GTP.
This is gonna get real old real quick. So please send.
What
in
are
letters.
some of the current trends and future predictions in the field of AI and machine learning?
Oh my god, this is narcissistic piece of crap.
Find a different one. Find a different one.
You tell me that
We already talked about AI.
You tell me that AI has been just say write the question about something else or something. You're telling me that AI has been trained on the internet and it just learned to be narcissistic.
It just wants to talk about itself.
Yeah.
All
Bro,
the time.
we need
wanna
to
talk about
watch
me.
because if we're talking about AI taking over things, we should watch Real Steel because that's
I
what
love
happens
Real Steel.
I've
It's
never
such a
seen
good
when
movie.
it takes over sports. Because that's the whole appeal of sports is friggin'
Yeah, when's AI coming for sports?
it won't. I hope.
I don't know. I bet it could. You could have.
Okay, this is a different question,
don't
but
know.
it's still I'd like to ask a question that I believe would make for a great topic on your show. What are some current challenges and opportunities with virtual technology and how you see...
This is not that much different.
No, it's not. The technology evolving in the near future.
You mean virtual like VR?
I would imagine, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just say it. I don't like that question. I'm gonna hold on.
He's getting his own.
I'm just gonna Google.
I think
Okay.
VR is I wish VR was going the same way as AI is right now. You know what I mean? At the rate of acceleration, at the ease of use. I wish it was flipped. Except, I think that
The heck is going
it
on?
probably is what.
I'd like to ask a question that I believe would make a great topic for your show. How does the concept of minimalism apply to our daily lives, and what are some practical ways to immigrate minimalism into your routine?
Did we talk
Dude.
about minimalism before we get lost our recording?
Oh,
or
yeah.
after?
Peek behind the curtain this time. We totally lost like 20 minutes.
Yeah, our
can't
system
remember.
like crashed, and so we have like 2 different versions of the opening 20 minutes of this podcast.
Yeah.
And they're not the exact same.
No, the one is
In
lost
fact,
media.
they're completely different.
Yeah.
So we don't know what happened to that recording. The file got corrupted. So
it was
if we
destroyed.
talked about AI, which
Gone.
I guess Josh
Reduced to
can
atoms.
Josh can say in post whether or not we did, but
But
or did I say AI? Talk about minimalism.
Yeah.
we did before. But this was a private browser. You know what I mean?
They're
I don't
listening
care.
to
It
us.
doesn't matter. They're
listening.
Zuckerberg, what do you want? I think I shouldn't say I don't. I shouldn't say I hate the concept of minimalism. I hate minimalists.
I
Because-
respect
Well, that's 'cause
it.
They're the vegans of.
They feel entitled.
Yeah, they're so entitled.
I'm better than you because I don't like things.
Yeah.
I don't like absolute minimalism of nothing at all, but I really value being able to like, oh, I need a teleprompter for a video. I'm going to take this old CRT, run it through a couple things so we can plug a phone into it. I love using what's around me
Yeah.
to do whatever. Oh, I need it, So I don't know, but like being resourceful. I love being resourceful. with minimal stuff.
That's a good way to put it. I like that.
Yeah. But just like selling my recording equipment and recording on a phone because we can, because minimalism, no,
No, that's stupid.
that's dumb. That's dumb.
Well,
It's
we've-
been a good podcast.
it's been a good one. We've come to the end. I don't really want to look at any more of those horrid questions that they're recommending for us.
Yeah.
So,
Well-
anything to add, boys?
No, sir.
No.
Do either of you want to do thanks? I don't know what we have to thank, but I don't know.
Oh,
Thank you, AI, for suggesting us some crappy questions, and thank
Along
you for
with
all.
Nicole.
And Nicole, thank you.
Oh, yeah, thank you so much.
Actual thanks to Nicole.
Yeah, thank you, Nicole.
And thank you for everyone that listens, who's listened to our past podcasts as well.
Yeah, it's been a fun time. Join us next week where we are going to talk a little bit about sports. I have not consulted the other two about this, but I'm making an executive decision
That's
here.
how it goes. You can always you talk about.
So, a little bit of a teaser for next week. Josh, if you want to take us out here.
All right. Yeah, that's about it. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.